begin the month of Hijrah and the month of movement towards the Divinely Presence, importance at the door of this reality is who is your Lord. If this is not understood, then subsequent everything changes. So the ideology of my Lord and the interpretation of the word Rabb. So R-A-B, when we read transliteration of who is my Rabb, the external understanding of scholars is they say that the lordship is for Allah and this is the Most High, Rabbil A'la. But in reality the word Rabb is an authority, not the creator. So the way of Marifah and Tariqahs come to teach that when you read the word Rabb, it's who is your authority, read in the name of your authority and that which governs you. And Tariqah comes teaching to be humble. So do you really think that you come in…
As-salamu alaykum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This is Shaykh Nurjan. Thank you for watching the video that you're watching. Inshallah, if you're happy with the content and happy with these programs, please support and give those supplies people in need. Your support is greatly appreciated. Also be so kind as to leave loving comments and please share the stream. Every bit counts. As-salamu alaykum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
To this way, you drink, you smoke, you watch every forbidden, do every forbidden and say that you're under Rabbil A'la. No, don't lie, don't be hypocrite. Your Rabb is nafs. Means avoid hypocrisy when dealing with Allah, that's how you avoid punishment. Say, Ya Rabbi, I'm no way under your lordship and authority, I'm following my own desires. That's why ana abdukal ajizu da'eefu miskeen, nobody has to beat me, I've already admitted to Allah, no need for punishment. I've told them I am ignorant. If they choose to listen to me, this from their heart, but I'm not claiming I'm something. If the shaykh is doing that, imagine then the student what they should be saying. So at the door of this way of pilgrimage, when we're entering in, we're entering through the door of humility, that my Lord are my vices and my sins. So the shaykh is representing many people, if you're drinking and smoking, your Lord is your vice and your bad desire. How could you say that your Lord is Allah but you can't put down your cigarette, you can't put down your drink, you can't put down your pornography, you can't put down television, you can't put down phone, you can't put down bad desires, you can't put down zina, you can't put down all these things. And that's why it's not Rabbil A'la, it's not your creator is your Lord, is what is governing you. So we have the articles on rububiyyah and lordship, and it's important on this door of pilgrimage, where are you pilgrimaging to? So then the first is, whom knows himself will know his Lord. It's the hadith of Prophet who knows himself will know his Lord. Arafa nafsuhu wa arafa rabbuhu, means if you know your nafs, you know who's your Rabb. If your nafs is wild, your Rabb is your vice and your bad character. That's why when those external scholars say, oh it's Allah, no, astaghfirullah, it's not Allah. Your governing authority is your vice and your bad desires, otherwise you would have stopped them. That's the great fight that Prophet is giving to us, fight so that your Rabb is really going to be Allah. So when the servant begins to fight, they realize they have so many bad desires and it's so difficult. So they embark on this path of fighting. Fight yourself, not other people. You're not in charge of the Rabb of other people, you have to be the Lord of your heart and the Lord of your home. Imagine in your home there are other people who are lords and governing your home, you can't live there. So it means same for the heart. If you're not in control of your heart and your emotions, your character, there's a different authority living within you. That one has to be destroyed and fought. So when they read Rabb in Qur'an, take it to your own situation. Don't always read at the highest level but at your own understanding of what is Rabb and in what authority. Iqra bismi rabbika alladhi khalaq. In understanding Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim and how we got from bi-ismi and Allah, Ar-Rahman, Ar-Rahim. How we got to all these realities, its preface is in understanding lordship. So when we understand we're fighting against the lords of bad desires, we begin to slaughter and fight those. Then we ask that Allah send us into His ulul amr to be lords over us. Remember, we have to be bought from the satanic kingdom. When you fight and fight and fight and fight, there has to be a transaction from Prophet that dispatches Sayyidina Abu Bakr as-Siddiq to take you out of the hands of shaitans. So otherwise the shaitan will never leave you alone, he'll call you wherever you are, he'll send all his agents to find you wherever you are. Hey, oh you're wearing a beard and hiding with these guys, now come back to us. He'll never leave you alone, and that's the system of shaitan. That's why they can't walk out of it. Those people who sign their souls away, as soon as they say, oh I don't want it anymore, you see them hallucinating and going crazy because they can't unsign their contracts. They can't just walk away from shaitan once they made a deal with shaitan. So it means there has to be a transaction for the believer in which Allah accepts their tawbah and has written for them a destiny to leave shaitan, and that Prophet begin to dispatch people to be taken out of the hands of shaitan. As a result their Lord is no longer the vices and bad desires. As they begin to move up, then this is the understanding of the ulul amr, that you have to be given to the authorities of dunya. So you need a living guide, and that becomes the lord of your dunya, because there has to be an authority who's governing you on dunya, and this is isharat and guidance. As the lord of your vices was governing you, that when we come to get a shaykh and a guide, there's going to be a fight between the guide and your devils. Because the devil say, no I'm the authority of this person, I've been governing him for 40 years or 30 years. He says, no, he's now taken allegiance and you have to leave. And spiritually there's a battle, and that's why the shaykh comes with the madad in support of all his shaykhs and all the energies and beings that Allah has assigned to them. That's why the adab of the jinn and respect for the unseen communities, because they're greatly needed in this level of support, because you have unseen beings sort of governing you, governing people. They rule them with all the vices that people have. So as a part of their allegiance and coming towards the way, then these good beings and good spiritual support surround that servant to push away all the badness and the bad characters and bad elements that are trying to destroy that individual. So that means the next tier of lordship are the lords that are governing us and the authorities of this dunya. That's what it means to be under ati'ullah, ati'ur Rasul wa ulul amri minkum. Why? Because ata'ullah is not for you yet. If you're fighting all if we fight all of our bad characters, we're not obeying Allah. In no way are we obeying Prophet. So it means then what? Allah is like a rope, then make sure you're on the hands of the ulul amr, because this fight is you against 700,000 demons that are never letting you go, never saying, oh congratulations you decided to wake up and follow Islam, then we completely will walk away now, thank you very much. No, the 700,000 coming to destroy you because now you want to perfect yourself. And this is Allah's rahmah and mercy, is then come to the hand of ulul amr and hold hands, hold tight to their hands, and then Allah's hand on them. Yadullahi fawqa aydihim. Well, they added that, is that my